guys, Kpop Noodle here. Welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to rant about a few things that annoy me that I see people who do K-pop fan art. It's particularly things that I see on Instagram. And this is all based on my opinion and personal experience, of course. And if you don't agree, that's okay. But this is just things that I need to get off of my chest. Now that that's out the way, let's get into it. First thing I want to talk about is how people draw the idols in very inappropriate and just weird poses, like very sexual poses. Like I always see like ships and stuff drawn naked and gagged and the BDSM and everything. And honestly, it's kind of weird. Like I just try to imagine it if it was like me looking at this stuff. Maybe I'm lame or whatever, I don't know. But if I were to see myself on Instagram gagged, or I don't know, getting my booty eaten by like a friend of mine, I don't know, I would feel some type of way about that. Like, is that just me, or do any of you guys feel that way? It's weird. And I feel like this type of fan art, it can ruin a relationship that idols have with one another. Imagine spending all your time with somebody, every waking moment with them, platonically as friends, and then people come out here and they draw you guys having sex with one another. I would feel a little bit weirded out. Like, no, we're just friends, but nice try. You know, it's just that type of aspect. I don't mind shipping by fans and stuff like that, and drawing, I guess, a couple of like cute PG-13 ship photos. But when it goes like that far, and the people are all naked and they're like actually having intercourse with one another, then I think that's where it goes like a step further than where it needs to be. Like, people forget that idols do come across their art. They think that by them posting this online, they're only posting it for this community here, but they forget that idols have phones and social medias as well. And I feel like they forget that they can see what you're drawing, and it does make things weird, and that you just kind of give them like respect. They're humans, you know? The second thing that annoys me when I scroll on Instagram and see K-pop fan art is people who do it for the clout. Now I understand, I'm an artist too. You need people to come to your account, and you need people to like your photos and all that. But there's tons of accounts that literally draw K-pop idols for the clout. They like, you look on their page, there's no like idol before, but because there's a rise in K-pop in the United States and like globally, you then see these people just suddenly draw, I don't know, they'll draw Suga because they're like, oh, he's in right now, or Jungkook, or anybody, and it just kind of makes me upset because it's like, I don't know, it's like you're just drawing them. You don't know anything about them, but you just know that, oh, they're beautiful, they sell, let's get it down. Boom. Like I said, I understand people need followers, and I understand, you know, people need the popularity, or not need, but like want it. And so that's one way you can get it. Same reason why people draw fan art as well sometimes. But it's just one thing that annoys me, that I see like accounts that draw like flowers, and then suddenly here's a picture of bacon just out of nowhere, just because they think that it will get them clout. And that just frustrates me as a K-pop fan. And I'm not trying to sit here and tell people what they can or cannot do, but for me as a K-pop fan, I don't know, it's just a little pet peeve of mine when I scroll on Instagram. And of course, like, they can do what they want at the end of the day. That's fine. And these people do make some really good art sometimes. But it's just something that, you know, shakes me to my core, because I just don't really like it. I don't know. It's just all of a sudden, because you don't even know this idol. You don't even know them. I mean, we don't know them, but they don't know them in general. And they come and they just draw them because like, oh, this is what's happening right now. So, beep, there you go. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think, because that's just how I feel about it. The final thing that pisses me off about people who do K-pop fan art is that sometimes there's the people that draw very specific, and then there's the ones that draw so like very generic characters where you can't even tell who they are. So like the people who draw very generic characters, it annoys me because it's like they say this is one group, and then you look at them and you're just like, I can't tell who that is at all. And like, even if you go and like match them side by side with the period that they're drawing the idol from, it's like, it doesn't look like them at all. Like, you don't even need to be very like hyper realistic with the way you draw idols. It just literally has to have one indication that it's them, whether it's their hair, a trait on their face, or a piece of clothing. It doesn't need to be anything like too detailed. You can do a very hyper realistic picture of V and a very low realistic picture of V and still tell that it's indeed V. Like, it just, I don't know, it just annoys me when I see that. And then these are the pictures that get like 5,000 likes, and I'm just like, is everybody liking it because it's cute looking, or is it because it's the idols themselves? I don't know, because I can't tell if they're the actual idols. I mean, maybe they can, but I just remember it's just like this one picture I saw, it was of EXO, and literally they were like, oh, EXO, and I was like, I couldn't even tell that was even EXO to begin with. Like, usually there's some things you can tell, but with some of them, it's a little iffy. And that's kind of just one of my last annoying things about K-pop fan art. Now, like I said before, you don't have to agree with me. These are just my pet peeves. And people are still going to do their art at the end of the day, and I'm cool with that. But I think it's okay for people to be reflexive about the art community and about the way people are doing things. And I think that's fine. So I'm not trying to be bitter. I'm not being anything negative. I'm just saying straight up, these are the things that annoy me. And let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like, do you guys think that people who draw generic anime boys and claim they're idols, do you think that's cool? Or what are y'all specific pet peeves that I didn't mention in this video? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And all my social media ads are down in the description below. And I hope you guys enjoy your day.